This is tutorial 5-4 in GIS Workbook 2. In this tutorial we're going to be buffering values. In the past we have set a value based on distance. In this we're going to actually use a field to determine the buffer. So we're going to start off by opening up our tutorial map 5-4. And in this, what we're doing is we're finding out the noise level of roads. Obviously, larger, busier roads are going to be louder than, say, a residential road because the speed limits are slower, not as much traffic. So what we're going to do is we are going to go up to geoprocessing, or you can use the search feature, and we're going to open up buffers. We're going to have street center lines be our input feature, and our output feature is going to be called noise buffers. And here is where we normally would put like 200 feet, a mile or whatever, but we're going to use a field. And the field that has the data that we want is called the CO code. And this has been collected and determined by other people to be the noise decimal level of that road. And we want it to dissolve, because if not, we're going to have a lot of lines interrupting it, so it's not going to look neat. So to make it look nice, we're going to have it dissolve, type be all. Then we're going to click OK. It's going to work. When doing a buffer on roads, it generally takes a little bit of time just because there's generally a lot of them. But being able to do it using a field value prevents us from having to select certain roads, assigning a value to them, and then going back and doing it, and have multiple buffers. As you can see, these major roads are very wide, so that means they're very noisy. That's how far the noise will travel. But when you get into residential, they're not as bad. And that's it for this tutorial.